Hey, good morning, guys. It's Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It is parade week. Are you pumped? Are we excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah. Lucy is dressed for the parade already. No, she dressed like that because the furnace in my building is still not working properly, and so it's pretty chilly in here.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. This morning I was walking out of the house and I was like, do I need a coat? Do I not need a coat? And I'm
Still
really
warm.
glad that I grabbed a coat because when I get to my office, I have a little heater.
Yeah, I've got one, but I just haven't turned it on yet.
hmm
I like to keep her frigid while she's.
Yeah,
It
he
keeps her
doesn't want me
awake.
to stay long.
No, I just don't want you to fall asleep. Too warm in here.
Yeah.
Um, But so talking about leaving the house and thinking about getting a coat, the weather out there is pretty frightful. But the fire is sort of like no, the weather out there is kind of weird because it was 30 degrees when I left the house this morning, but there's no precipitation, so there's no ice. You don't see your breath in the air, none of
I
that.
know because there's no like wind. It's just cold.
Yeah, I
hmm
mean, but it was kind of bearable. I thought I didn't even really feel that uncomfortable when I was shooting the stuff for the countdown.
You're weird. You keep your house at like 68 degrees or something.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
My wife does anyway.
Yeah.
At night,
Yeah.
you don't do that.
No.
Where do you keep your house at, Lucy?
70.
Okay, and a 2 degree difference is enough to
Yeah. Two
make you look
degrees
at
is
me
a
like that.
lot. 2 degrees is a lot, especially when you're talking like in your house.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. The other day, I'm not gonna lie, Adam had his heat on 72, and I was just like, it's hot in here. And then when it turned down to 70, it was perfect.
You went from it's hot in here to perfect in a matter of 72 to 70
Yeah,
degrees.
it matters.
I mean, at
It
any
matters.
point in Oklahoma, we are within 2 degrees difference. You walk down the street and it will change by 2 degrees.
hmm
And you'll go from being
And that,
hot to this is perfect.
yeah, it'll go from dying on the side of the street to like, I can walk.
I mean, that is the difference between, freezing and not freezing, I guess.
Yeah.
30 degrees versus 32 degrees, whatever. We have more weather stuff coming up to talk about how it's going to be during the parade, which is it's looking a little better than it was. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Not great. Not terrible in terms of like rain and stuff.
No, was it last year that it was like really cold or the year before?
I think it was the year before because I don't think they had the Jingle Bells last year. The
We did not.
parade, I guess.
We had the parade.
Yeah.
We did not have Jingle Bells last year. But yeah, the year before, it was just so cold. Like my nose was running and it was freezing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Good times.
Yeah. And you're
Memorable for
like
sure.
wiping
Okay.
your nose.
Huh?
I said you're just like
Yes. The whole time. Yeah.
wiping your nose
You
like
leave home with like a big icicle on your sleeve right there.
yeah.
Or did you go home with it, by the way? Okay, so since I mentioned it already, we'll start. It is Jingle Bells Sweepstakes week, and I still have these tickets to give out
Okay.
and that whole roll up there to give out. So, I've been getting a great response for the ornaments, though. You've been looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
They look pretty cool here. We're getting a bunch of ornaments, a bunch of people that are reaching out still about getting ornaments. I still have tickets. We're going to do it the whole rest of this week if you guys want to. I'm excited about it. It should be a lot of fun. And I do have at least a
Excuse me.
couple hundred tickets left on my shelf here, and then a roll of 1,000 tickets I still need to give away. So we're going to do as much as we can. I did have somebody who's going to bring me a tree topper, I think. And so if they do that, then they're going to get tickets. And I've got people still messaging me, asking me about. They're asking, are you just borrowing these, or yes? So if you want me to give it back, I will give it back. But some folks, like the chieftain head that's over there,
Mm-hmm.
and this one right here, they gave them to me, and so they said, "Here, just keep them." And I
Yeah, who
said,
did that?
"Thanks so
Who made
much."
those?
And I've got a few of them that they're letting me keep, but most of them they're not. Most of them are borrowed. So, again, guys, I can't tell you how much it means to me that you are trusting me with these precious family heirlooms that they have here to have in our office tree. It's so neat. And I hope all of you guys win some money on Saturday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're on the committee. You've been in a lot of these, I think, right? And I've been attending them for 10 years at least. I don't know. What are we thinking? Is this going to be different this year?
What do you mean by different?
I just mean, well, I do know, like when we had Cindy on the show earlier, she was talking about a possible like bringing out a money machine.
Okay. I don't
You
know
know about
about the
that?
money machine.
They may or may not be able to do that if the wind is an
Yeah.
issue or something like that. But
I don't know. Cindy's the boss, so whatever she tells us, that's just kind of what we do. We meet in her office on Saturday morning, and she'll give us all a list,
mhm,
and that's what we take care of.
okay.
And so,
But you don't
um,
get that list until then, huh? So,
yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I know she's still working until the very last second, still figuring
she
stuff
does.
out,
Hmm.
and sometimes they have to change things on the fly. Cindy is great at that. I mean, she's done a lot of events like this where things change like at the last second. So, um, that might be the case here. It might not. I don't know. But so it should be a lot of fun, though. I'm expecting a pretty good turnout. I think a lot of stores have been handing out tickets. I know we've been giving out hundreds of tickets ourselves. What about you? Have you been? You're not allowed to win, right?
Not allowed to win.
So you haven't been collecting tickets?
Nope.
Not at all?
Nope.
That's too bad.
No, but I will say if you have tickets, or you are shopping for tickets, the merchants do have to turn those in on Friday. And so we will be putting those into bags, and then getting them ready for the hopper that we will put them into on Saturday morning. So get all of your shopping done this week, and collect those tickets.
Yep, this is the time to do it. And I'm I still have a lot of shopping to do. What about you?
I do.
You do also?
Mhm.
Okay.
So every year the city adopts angels, and that's the only shopping I have left to do. So
Okay.
if anyone needs something to do and you would like to help me shop for some children that need Christmas, the money has been donated. So let's put that out there. But if you want to help me shop, let me know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, reach out and let us know, and we'll get you in touch with Lucy if you want to help shop for what kind of, do you know what kind of angels or whatever? What
Yeah,
sizes?
we have a variety. So we have from like a couple months old all the way up to like 13 years old.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
anywhere in between. But like I said, all of these angels have been adopted money wise.
Hmm.
I just have to do the
You
shopping.
just have to actually go buy the stuff.
Hmm.
Okay, awesome. All right, yep, let us know. Get in touch with me, and I'll pass you along to Lucy, or we'll make it work. But that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Get your shopping done this week. Get your Jingle Bell tickets. Get them in the hopper, and then win some money, guys. And then when you win that money, turn around and spend it in Sapulpa again, because it makes the world go round. Okay, so start of the day will be Jingle Bells, and then after that will be a very vintage Christmas parade. Um, I'm pumped. I'm excited. This will be the first time in a few years that we've enjoyed the parade, not having to actually work the shoot. I mean, you'll still be working the parade, right?
Yeah.
Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be?
So I always stand just south of the judges station, and I call out and let them know if the floats are out of order or if a float didn't make it into the parade or whatever. That way, as they're judging them, they know what number is coming.
And where is the judging station going to be this year?
Right in front of the Burnett Mansion.
In front of the mansion.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because normally I think it sits in front of American Heritage
Hmm.
Bank, but they're not going to be going that far this
Right.
year. So, very vintage Christmas parade will be happening at 6 p.m. on Saturday. And for those of you who are still not aware, they have updated the route for that. And when I say update, what I really mean is they almost went back to the previous route that they had, where it stages over on Hickory and then Reesers, and then it'll go down Taft, turn onto Main. But here's the kicker, guys. It's coming down Thompson Street,
Hmm.
okay? So if you are planning to watch the parade from Dewey or from Lee or from Hobson or something like that, it would, I don't know why you'd be on Hobson anyway. It's never gone down Hobson, but if you were planning to watch it from Lee or Dewey, you need to go over a block because it'll be on Thompson,
Hmm.
which makes a lot of sense the way it ends right there at the Church Row
Hmm.
parking lot. So that'd be good. Any other differences? I know that. Do you know how many floats we had this year?
We had a meeting last week and we were around 70. So I don't know. I think they had until the end of last week, so we would get final numbers today, to know kind of where that fell. But there was some concerns from the community about, we were capping the number of floats.
Well, I mean, you've always capped the number.
We have always capped the number.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make that clear. Like the number has always been capped. We've always stuck to the same cap. We didn't shorten it this year because of the route or anything like that. So
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, yeah. Let's make that clear. They've always done that. There's
Hmm.
always been a certain number of floats that were allowed because, as fun as the Christmas parade is, nobody wants to stand in the cold for 4 hours to watch every float go by.
I mean, we do. We do stand out there for about 4 hours.
Did I get the timing exactly right? For the workers, though, not for everybody who.
No, we start setting up at 4. So we're
Okay.
there from about 4 to 10. But the Christmas parade is at 6 and it's usually done around 9. So you're there out 3 hours.
The Christmas parade starts at 6 and is done around 9.
Hmm.
That parade did not last 3 hours long. No way. No way.
It's long.
I mean, maybe. I guess if you, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of compounded time between where it
I
starts and
mean,
where it ends. I don't.
it may not be, you may not see floats for 3 hours, but I mean, you're not getting out of the parking lot till 9.
That's possible. Yeah, I could probably see that.
Yeah.
But, well, anyway, it's going to be fun either way. The thing that we are kind of keeping an eye on right now, though, is the weather for Saturday. So earlier, late last week, it was looking very cold. I mean, bright and sunshiny, but cold. Like I think they were talking Saturday with like a high of like 32 or 33 or something. And so it's starting to warm up a little bit. I do have a graphic for you guys to talking about. This is from the Oklahoma Messenet. They're saying help is on the way. The Arctic freeze that we're kind of going through that led to. Did you see the video of all the snow that Okmulgee got?
No.
I mean, it was a lot, and it was gone like later that day. But it just came down real heavy for a little while, and of course, Sapulpa didn't get any of that. But
We never do.
I mean, it feels that way sometimes, doesn't it? But I think our time is coming. We'll talk about that a little later on. But anyway, so the 6 day, 8, 10 day temperature outlook. Now, this was issued December 3rd, so we're a few days late. We're 5 days late on this now, but um, it had warmed up a little bit. We're now talking like I think upper 30s, low 40s, and I think that's probably going to continue to change and get maybe even warmer. I think they're waiting to see what the system does here. And again, we've got all week. This is Oklahoma. We know the weather will change, right?
Yeah.
So, but that being said, if it is cold, you guys be prepared to bundle up and layers. Wear layers. Now, how are you feeling about next week?
If it's icy, I will be at home.
Yeah, we might be doing this remotely or something next week.
But no, I don't know. With it being closer to Christmas, I think that I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We talked about that. It's hard to get in the Christmas spirit when it's 70 degrees outside.
Yeah.
It's also hard to be in the Christmas spirit when you're freezing to death like a popsicle.
Yeah. There's got to be like a perfect medium.
Yep.
Yeah. It's 70 degrees.
That's not. No, it's not. Maybe if you're spending it in Hawaii or something.
I could do that.
Not right now. You couldn't.
Why?
One of Hawaii's volcanoes erupted yesterday
Oh,
and shot lava 1,000 feet into the air and a cloud 20,000 feet into the air. So like the ash cloud or whatever. So I don't think it's like completely shut the island down or anything, but I bet getting to Hawaii is a little bit more difficult now.
I would say.
Maybe. I don't know. That's just what I saw.
I don't know. They kind of live that life. It happens often.
This felt like it was outside of the normal.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I mean, 1,000 feet in the air of a volcano eruption.
I don't know. So when I went to my conference back at the beginning of the year, I met with the public information officer for Hawaii. And so for Honolulu, actually, she was at my conference. And so we got to talking and were talking. There was another one there that was also from Hawaii, but she was from the smaller island. I don't remember exactly what her position was, but the lady from Honolulu was talking about how when the volcano erupted that they would literally go to bed and there would be lava running down the street or like in their yard. They could potentially wake up with their yard being on fire. And she was talking about the air being thick and all, and she was talking about it like it happens
All the time.
often, not all
Okay.
the time, but like that it's not something that they're like, oh my God, a volcano, like we are.
I mean,
But they're like, it's a volcano.
I mean, I guess because I'm not used to it and I
Hmm.
don't know what kind of precautions we would have taken against that. But I guess that has to be like the Hawaii version of there's a tornado out there.
No.
We're all going to our front porch to watch it instead of like seeking shelter.
Yeah, that's kind of what we talked about because when we were there, that's when we were having tornadoes here.
Oh, okay.
When I was
Was she
in.
freaking out about that?
No, she was just like, "How's your house? How's everything going on in Oklahoma?" Because we were in Florida.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so, yeah,
So
Oklahoma
you're like,
was,
yeah, it's fine.
yeah, I was like, meh, it's whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy that we each have like our own version of that
Hmm.
kind of experience.
Yeah.
Funny though. I don't know how we got off on, I mean, I do know how we got off talking about that, but um, okay, so the last thing I want to bring up, Santa House is in full swing. I'm telling you, I love when I walk to the coffee shop and I'm seeing the crowds of people that are gathering over at the Santa House. So if you haven't been there yet, this Saturday is the day that he will not be there that evening.
Hmm.
So keep that in mind. Friday 6 to 9, Saturdays 1 to 4, he'll be there. He will not be there 6 to 9 on Saturday because
He is riding in the Christmas parade.
he will be in the parade. That's right. So got just a few more weekends to get Santa. Listen, the pictures are free. Come and get them. And,
Yep.
Santa's a pretty lovable kind of guy from what I'm told.
I heard he's pretty great.
Yeah. Have you gotten your photos with him yet?
I have not.
You and Hudson?
Nope.
Nope. Neither have we.
We'll go this weekend.
I'm trying to decide whether to take the dog
Oh.
or not.
We'll probably go on Friday. I always order us Christmas PJs, like matching Christmas PJs, and they were delayed this year.
Oh, how bad?
They might be here today.
Oh, okay. So before Christmas then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better.
A little bit better, but they should have been here like
At that time though, where stuff is going to start getting delayed,
but
and like I said, I got a lot of shopping to do.
they're usually here by the first, and they were not here. They should be here today.
Okay.
So
Phew.
we'll see.
All right. I hope they are. Hope you guys have a good time getting your Christmas pictures and everything going. So, guys, we're going to keep an eye on the weather and everything as we get into get closer to Parade Day. It's this week. This is the most Christmassy week of the year, aside from Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is the time. So go get your shop small stuff happening. Get your tickets. Win some money. Make a generous donation to Sapulpa Times. That would be awesome. And yeah, if nothing else, I guess we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Let's see here. Oh, Elaine asked a question. I'll bring this up. So if we are already paying customers at Sapulpa Timeloop, do we have to sign up for the new format? So Elaine, yes, you do, but your previous subscription will have been expired at that point. So you're not. So what she's talking about is we're moving to a new like digital format on for those of you who pay to get like the extra emails and stuff. We're moving that to a new system. And so I sent out an email last week telling everybody, hey, we're moving to this new system. Your previous paid subscription is going to expire at the end of its period. And so be sure to go here to resubscribe. So if you were a previous subscriber, you will need to resubscribe again. So we're basically cutting it off. In fact, I've already done that. So anybody who had a paying subscription, it is going to end at the end of that period, and they'll need to resubscribe. It's still the same link. You still go to sapulpatimes.com/subscribe to do that. The price is the same. Everything's the same, but the stuff that we're doing in the future is going to be better than what you've been getting in the past. So hope that explains it. But yeah, so also I found out, did you see the email that I sent out to all the unknowns out there? So if you're subscribed to the email newsletter at all, and when I imported all of those, if it didn't have your first name, it would just automatically say your first name was unknown. And so so this is funny. Two things. First of all, so the new system allows you to personalize it a little bit, and so you can say instead of just saying, hey, there, I can say, hello, Lucy, how you doing this morning? And then the rest of the email, right? Somehow in my own email address, my first name had been set as Sugar, Sugar. And so I got an email from myself saying, hey, Sugar. And then like this whole rest of the email, and I was like, this is oddly
What if you sent that to somebody
titillating.
else?
Huh?
What if you sent that to somebody else?
I didn't send the Sugar email to anybody else, hopefully, unless the real name was Sugar in there. I don't know how that happened, but everybody else got either their real first name or it said unknown. So if you're getting an email that says, hello, unknown, then there is an update profile link at the bottom of that email. You just click that link, change your first name to what you would like to be known as. Kind of like when you tell Siri, you know, I want to be known as Sexy Beast or something. She'll
Yeah.
do that.
She calls me princess.
Does she?
Mm,
That's sweet. Well, everybody does, though. So I'm just glad that Siri is joining the.
Fury, definitely.
She needs to.
Yeah,
Although she does have a little bit of a sharp, sarcastic
she does.
mark to it sometimes.
Speaking of, do you have Alexa?
No and no.
Okay, so Alexa, we call her Lexi because if you say Alexa, then she talks to you. So, but she got an update and her voice is very different now.
Like British or what?
No, I just don't know. It's just not the same. I don't know. She's louder.
Really?
Yeah. She did used to sound like a little bit she was a little computery, like a little robot.
Yeah.
You could tell like you're like, that's Alexa. But now you're like, who is talking?
Now it sounds like a person.
Yes.
That's creepy.
But it's louder. Like you can turn her all the way down and she's like, good morning.
Like Alexa,
Yeah, so
calm down.
we whisper to her, she'll whisper back.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, tangent. But
That's funny. I don't have that in this office. I don't think I will get Alexa in here. I don't. I don't need my Amazon recommendations to be updated based on what we talk about on our show or something, you know, because that would probably
that would
happen.
probably happen.
She'd be listening. She'd be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I heard you guys talking about, you know, sexy beast and sugar. Here's some new lingerie recommendations or something for you."
Juliana's gonna be like, what's on her?
But my wife would be like, "What have you been searching for?" Anyway, guys, we'll end the show there. Thanks for tuning into the Time Loop Live. We'll see you again. We'll have another update for you on Wednesday, depending on what the weather's doing and stuff. So hopefully we'll get to see you guys out and about shopping small and getting those tickets as we get closer to Jingle Bells Sweepstakes time. So it's going to be a good time. We'll see you again on Wednesday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.